Welcome to week 5. This week we're going to work on the trick bang or play dead. And here are the steps.
Step 1. Mark flipped hips.
Step 1. Take a piece of food and lure your dog into a down. You can also use your down cue if you have one to get the dog to down in the beginning, but only do this a couple of times because you don't want to change the meaning of your cue down. So lure them or cue them to down, and then take a piece of food and try to move their head sideways, that, without them getting up from the down. Let's try the other side. And here's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for her hips to flip sideways, like that. So first, lure them into a down and get the hips to flip and mark the flip of the hips. You can also do this in one whole movement. So into the down, flip the hips.
Step 2. Mark elbow tuck.
Once you've done this a couple of times and your dog is flipping their hips immediately, good girl. Yes. You're going to go for the elbow tuck, which is when they flip their elbows to the same side too. Like that. Good girl.
If your dog is just not understanding what you want, or finding it uncomfortable to roll onto his side even though there's carpet, you can use a soft, cushy surface at first to initially train the behavior. Step 3. Mark cheek to the ground.
So you got the down, the hip flip, and the elbow tuck. Now we're going to focus on the head. Elbow tuck, head down. Okay. Do it again. Elbow tuck, head down. Good girl. Mark for the cheek, touching the ground. Once you reach this stage, you can work on duration. So you wait a couple of seconds before you mark and feed. Make sure to release your dog with their release cue, because this is a maintained behavior that they need to be released from. Feed them for the release cue.
Step 4. See if your dog can offer the behavior and add a cue.
Once you've come this far, you can do a couple of repetitions with the lure. And see if your dog will offer you the behavior. Good girl. If your dog struggles to offer you the whole behavior, you can lure them half of the way and then wait to see if they offer you the end of the behavior. Good girl. Good girl. Once your dog can offer you the behavior immediately after eating their treat or being released, you can start to add a cue. Bang. Girl. Free. Bang. You say your cue before you think that your dog will offer you the behavior. Free. Bang. You also need to work on the duration, and I would wait for your dog's tail to stop wagging, because no dead dog will have a wagging tail. sure that you feed your dog in the position. Bang! Which is down here. See if you can get your dog to do the trick while you stand up. Ready, Trish? Bang! I would take that as we race criteria because I'm further away from her. Okay. You can help them out by cueing them to down and then bang. Good girl. As it's hard for them to think if they're standing up or sitting to just fall to the ground. Good. Bang. Bang. Good girl.
Add a twist. You could teach the play dead position with the dog on their back. You can combine play dead with another behavior, like covering the face.
Down, cover, Keeks.
Think up different ways you can proof the behavior. For example, asking for the behavior in amongst other behaviors your dog already knows.
Down, crawl, cover.